Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another segment of Make It a Double. I'm your host, Gabe, and my cousin here right next to me, Sean.
What up? How y'all doing today, man? So, today on this episode, Cuz bought through a little treat for us, man. It's going to be the Honey Robber from Blue Point Brewing Company. Y'all check that out right now.
All right, so
Tell me about it.
Blue Point came into the game 1998. The brewery is actually located in Long Island, so it's an American-style beer. But what we got here is a Honey Robber Cream Ale. So what this is, it's gonna be just a classic malt-flavored ale.
I mean, like Coke 45 malt?
Similar to that, but it's gonna have a little hint of honey. But here's a twist though, it's blended with 3 different hops and 6 different cereal grains. And it's supposed to have a very medium colored tint to it that's gonna give it a sort of a welcome to spring kind of feel.
So you mean by cereal, I can drink this shit first thing in the morning?
With your honeycomb, yeah, I feel like it would go good with some honeycomb, possibly.
So you've had it before?
I've never had it, but I would just assume by the name, you know.
Then what we waiting on? Let's get to it. Around here, you know, courtesy is everything, man. Southern hospitality, man. Maybe just some Southern roots. I like to pull for because if you don't mind. Go ahead and pull for me. Okay, I see what you were saying with
the presentation that's what it's all about. So if you look right here, you see that it does kind of have that that little honey coat to it. Kind of reminds me of that Honey Nut Cheerios commercial with that little crazy ass bee. But we're gonna go ahead and kind of give
I'll take a look at that right there. See them suds.
So now,
oh man, this is a very fizzy beer. Here you go, cuz.
And there's yours right here. So now this has 5.5% alcohol. So not too bad, not too bad. What do you get from the scent?
I smell the honey. I smell something else. I think it may be the hops.
They said it would have a little bit of citrus to it as well.
Okay. First impression. It reminds me of a lager. It reminds me of a lager with the bite of an IPA.
I can see what you're saying about the IPA. It's light. Cheers. It's light, so I can kind of see how it has that ale taste to it.
But that dark amber color really embodies the taste. It looks like honey. It's not sweet. Again, it's one of those beers that has a flavor that is known for being sweet, very notorious for being sweet, but yet is not actually, you know, sweet like honey. Now, what I'm interested to know is whether or not it's artificially flavored honey or they actually use honey in the brewing process. That's something I guess I'm gonna have to look up. But from the taste,
to me, it tastes a little artificial, but
I can smell the honey, but the honey's like a subtle aftertaste. I don't taste the honey at the immediate first sip.
if you kind of swig it in your mouth, you can taste the honey. But like if you were to just like
let me try.
Take a little gulp of it, you wouldn't taste it. Like you gotta let it sit on the palate.
Okay. It's a little funny, but if you swish it around, just don't swallow, just swish around a little bit and let the creamy texture starts to like develop as you swish it around, and as it goes down, all the flavors come rushing out. From this experience, just in a short time, it does not seem as though this is a beer that you can actually drink fast. I would recommend drinking this beer slowly, like very slowly. Like you can't run through this beer. You gotta drive slow with this. Like, as far as beers go, this is a Cadillac. You can't just, it's not a Corvette, this is a Cadillac. You really gotta sip it to enjoy it. It smells great.
It's not a strong taste. You can definitely drink a couple of them and, you know, not get sick of the taste, sick of the feeling. It does kind of give a little hint of spring. If you haven't noticed, we've been drinking the spring beers lately, but you know, being in Florida, we don't really have a winter.
2 seasons.
So it's only right. It's only fitting that we go ahead and skip ahead.
So this beer drinks like a lager. By lager, I mean Budweiser, Red Stripe, Bud Light, something like that. It's definitely a lager. It has that lager feel, but it has the same bite that you would get from an IPA. As he said, there's 5 different hops go into this beer. It's very complex, but at the same time, it's very simple and subtle. Very few beers that I've really had recently really have an over-the-top, overbearing flavor that they introduced on the bottle. This one, I only got the creamy flavor when I switched it around and I really took my time drinking it.
But it's like you said, you gotta drink it slow. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we're doing these videos, you know what I'm saying? Someone out here, they go out ahead and get the 6 and then, you know what I'm saying, power through it and not really be able to taste everything that they got, you know what I'm saying? But we doing this review right here.
This is a nighttime beer. It's not a bad beer, it's a nice lager. I've been drinking Budweiser since I could drink. So that's at the standard of lagers. So honestly, I would give this beer a 6. Sorry, like, I give it a 6. I'm disappointed. And I have to work for it. If I have to like switch my tongue around, if I have to like perform fellatio on this beer in order to get the true experience, then I just kind of feel like I feel shortchanged in a sense. It's not a bad beer. It's a good lager, but it didn't deliver what I expected.
I don't want to give it a 7, but I don't want to give it a 6.5 because I feel like that's just a little disrespectful. But I'm gonna just go ahead and give it a 6.5.
Okay. I have to give the Blue Point Honney Robber, I'm gonna have to give it a 6.
Hey, that's all right. It happens, like you said. But we all thank you for taking the time out to go ahead and catch up with us on this segment. Go ahead and leave a comment. If you've had another
hit the subscribe
from
button.
Blue Point, go ahead and drop it in the comments if you want to see us review something else.
And we are making it double 22 on Twitter. If you feel free to follow us. Anything you want to add?
Nah, man, I just appreciate you coming out here helping me do this thing. Go ahead and hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, and
go ahead and
at us.
Yeah, man, go ahead and hit up your local brewers. Support your local brewers always, man. There's someone home, someone close who has good beer that you should really go try. There's nothing wrong with the commercial beer, but definitely it starts at home. Support your local communities, support your local breweries. Drink and be merry, as Rick James would say. Y'all have a good one. Peace.